Hey, what's going on? I'm Hollywood Pap, and this is Behind the Track. Now, this track right here is called Do Your Thing. What I mean, this track is probably the top five, not even top five, these are like, this is probably like the fifth track that I ever made. Like, this is like I think it's the fourth, fifth, first five tracks I ever made. Okay, one of them motherfuckers. So, just think about that. That's like 2018. We in 22, Route 222. What? So, 4 years. So I made this beat. It's like this is like one of them. So I made the beat and I was like, this is early me. I was like, this is super dope, but I ain't got nothing for you. I just made this. This was when I was like, yo, I just want to be a producer. I was like, yo, fuck rapping, fuck singing, fuck all that. I just want to be a producer, and then that'll take me to where I need to be. So I shelved it. So this is like late 2018. And then boom, like mid 2019, I hear the beat again as I'm going through my computer. I'm like, oh, this is a vibe. I say, you know what? Let me just record a hook to this. So I go in the booth, create a hook. I'm like, oh, okay, this hook is a little dope, you know what I mean? Like I said, I've been DJing and so many different strip clubs, experienced so many different things and interacted with so many people. So I was like, fuck it. This is the vibe I'm coming with, So I was like, you know what? Let me shelf this shit again. So now, shelved it again. Now I'm like, same 2019, now it's like more like in the summer around my birthday. I said, you know what? Let me create a verse. At that time, I'm like, a verse. Let me try it out. Laid a verse down. I said, oh, this is a vibe. So then I was like, you know what? I'm so much in love with this track. I said, let me write the second verse. So I go in the booth and make another verse. Then I'm like, let me shelf this shit again. So, shelved it again. So then I'm like, yo, dog, this is like the second time you shelved the track. Then the pandemic hits. It's like the world somewhat stopped. So I'm looking like, yo, niggas ain't really traveling, niggas ain't moving, niggas is just stuck. So I'm like, fuck it. Now I'm in the studio, locked in. I'm like, you know what? We gonna have to make cuts and ranges, and we gonna have to put these songs out. So I sat there with the track, and I was like, you know what? The second verse is dope, cool, but I'm like, this track is like, I need to cut it shorter. So I make an executive decision, and I said, fuck it, cut the second verse. We just gonna keep one verse, couple hooks, intro, let's get out of here. Then I was like, alright, cool. Shelved it again. Which when I shelved it this time, I'm like, I ain't got no project to put out. What? Shelved it. Then later on, I was like, fuck it. I ended up dropping Forgivable. And when I was going through the track list of songs to make, that track didn't feel like the certain vibe. I already had strip club songs and stuff like that, a little more, upper tempo. I don't know if that's even a fucking word, but it's alright. I'm gonna get me a dictionary later. I'm gonna see if that was there. So I was like, fuck it, let me just save this for another project. So I shelved it. So fast forward to 2022, I'm like, yo, this is that slow vibe album. I need something that's still a strip club vibe, but it's like slower. It's still a strip club song, but it's like you play this right before they start playing the You Gotta Go Home songs, that There's a Tevin Campbell, you know what I mean? Some SWV. You play this like probably in the midst of that. And if you don't want to go that super slow, you can play this with the futures and stuff like that. Like, alright, we finna wind down. Y'all finna get the fuck out of here. So that's how that could feel. But this could go anywhere in the motherfucking playlist. But I said this is more of that speed for this particular album. So I said, you know what? Let me bring this track back. And I said, fuck it. This is going to be that vibe. So the song is brought to you by Hollywood Pap. And the name of the track is called Do Your Thing.